ready, Sam? Are you ready? Good day, everybody, and I just want to give you guys all an update here. I haven't updated everything and everybody on what's been going on with the chalkboard, the ground structures. The activity has been pretty awesome, but it's all been vocal smells. We've been smelling the clan here quite often, almost every night. The gifts are going all the time, every night around 3 o'clock in the morning. And my sisters across the yard, they've been smelling and hearing wood knocks in the north pasture. And I've been hearing quite a few vocals down in the southern tree line down into the mint-patch. And that's where Sammy and I are going to take a little walk. We are going to go for a little walk down into the mint-patch. Just to go have a look, just go check on things. We haven't been on a hike for, it's been weeks, right, Sam? Right? Yeah, he's raring to go. So they've harvested the fields now. That pea crop that was in that field that's in between my farm and that 2 mile location, that's all flattened. It's all gone. They harvested it off the field. So that's kind of nice, walking along that southern tree line into the mud patch. And those peas were like that tall. They were like almost as high as I was. So if there was a bear or a grizzly or anything in there, you couldn't see it. You could hear it, but you couldn't see nothing, right? And he didn't like that. He didn't like going along that field. But now it'll be different. It'll be different now. Nothing new on the chalkboard itself. Everything is the same. I've left it as is. They've not made a move to draw anything or make any marks. But this, see that rock right there? That showed up next to the chalk, but I want you to count the marbles. Remember, there was 9. There was 9 marbles. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 marbles missing. I've searched the ground because I always try to. I do try to debunk some of this stuff because you just never know, right? But again, with stuff like this, you're never sure unless I had a camera monitoring this chalkboard continuously 24/7, right? Do we know for sure? I go by smells right here. The one night when Tom, the last I-cord I put out of his, that night it went missing. I heard the tin. I have a little bit of a tin roof on the top of my chalkboard I made, so to keep all the water and snow from falling onto the board. I heard the tin through my window. I could hear tapping on the top of this little tin roof. And that next morning I come out and his I-cord was gone. So they let me know when it's them. And I have heard them. I just seen something dark show up down in the tree line. We're going down there. So 2 marbles missing and a little rock, a little stone showed up on that. I'm gonna, you know what? Give me a second. Okay. I just had this crazy idea that, you know how you can get some of they're like sandstone or something, and they almost work like a chalk. I thought maybe it was one, but I would say it's not. On to the ground structures. Everything is the same. Nothing's changed with the ground structures. And of course, I have just left them. I will not touch them. If they decide to do something different or add to them, that's entirely up to them, right? This morning, though, see that little rock there? That little rock showed up here, and it's not very big. And it can't fall out of the tree because the tree is right here. And again, I'm not sure if it was Sasquatch or I think it's Sasquatch because I can't see squirrels lugging around rocks. They're kind of too heavy for the little squirrels, right? But then you never know. That's what I know. But like I say, it's been very active. And it got really kind of crazy there for a little bit when I got back from the White Birch Clan. And it may have been to do with that blue moon, right? For those that don't know why they call it that, it's because it only happens once in a blue moon. I guess it's closer to the earth, it seems larger, it's bigger. It may have had something to do with that full moon, because that was I think the day I got back from up there, the next night was the full moon, right? And this clan was very vocal, and I shot a video in the house and you could hear the vocals. I did catch them. They were screaming and stuff. They were making some weird different kinds of noises, and it may have had to do with that. I thought at first it might have had to do with the energy I brought back from the White Birch Clan, right? But I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Sammy and I will make our way down into the Mint-Patch. It takes us a little while to get down in there, and I will see you in a bit. Oh, we made it. Okay. Oh, I just heard a squirrel. What is that? Let me heard it. Okay, we made it. Everything got really quiet now. Very, very quiet. Wow, this trail is very well used since I was here last. That's a vehicle coming way from the south. I think so. Yeah, that's got to be a vehicle. That's what we're going to hear down here from now until winter too, and through the winter, because once all the leaves disappear, sound will carry long ways right through the trees. There's nothing to work as a sound barrier. So yeah, you'll hear a long way, even vocals, like in the fall, when I hear their vocals, it sometimes sounds like they're very close, but they could be quite a ways away, right? Because it just comes right through the trees. I'm gonna do a couple of whistles. Sammy's not coming in. He didn't want to come in. Well, and I'm taking that as a answer to if they're here or not, because usually if they're in here, he will stay out. I could have swore I heard some kind of tree knocks back. Oh. Was that a whistle? No, that was a magpie. Could have been a magpie. Yeah. And I think that sound you hear is a jet flying over. Hey man, all of a sudden noises, right? All of a sudden noises. And I can, if you pay close attention, you can hear geese back in there, or way back there somewhere. Huh, what do we have there? When I was whistling, I did hear movement back there. Okay, that's behind us. There we go. Yeah, that was a woodbuck. There. Where we were first looking. What is that? Oh, that sounds like a piece of farm equipment somewhere. Yep. Grain truck? Maybe? And that would be like 2 miles away from us. See how sound without all the leaves. Yeah, that would be, because the closest road to me right now, where that sound is coming from, is like 2 miles to the north of me. And you can hear it really good. It's crazy. It's crazy. 2 miles away and it sounds like it's... Oh, wait a minute. There was a great big X kind of structure right there. Oh, it's still there, but they've added a whole bunch of more pieces. Every time I come in here, they add another log. Another log to the pile. I don't know what it is they're doing. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. There's movement to screen right. Yeah. Something's moving back there. Well, there's a pond back through there, but that's where the swans are. Through there, and I won't go in there to disturb them. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do. hear movement right this way. Okay. Way back there. That was a vehicle that went by. Went by. That was like a double wood knock, right? Yep. It was. Way. Back there somewhere behind me. Yeah, see Sam? Didn't come in. Still didn't come in. He won't come in. Anybody with me? Who's with us today? Who? I heard something very deep. Almost like a response. As we move around here, keep your ears open. Do you hear the walking? See? I hear the walking. Okay, well, we're going west. We're gonna go west. Yeah, I'll head out. Something, I think there's two. There's something moving on this side of me. It's crows. And then something this way. That way. It's hard. It's hard to discern all the sounds I'm hearing here. Okay, we'll make our way out and then we're going to head west along the tree line. Sam, I'm going this way. Come. Sam, come. We're not going home yet. I think he's a little freaked out because he was so excited to come, and then now he's yeah, I'm gonna go home now. You know, I still haven't found. Remind you, after I looked about 4 or 5 times, still never found that drone that flew away on me. That still, it was so weird, so strange. It literally was like it just had a mind of its own. It went up 30, 40 feet and just like said goodbye. I did look about 4 times. I made a trip in here to see if I couldn't find it. Never ever did. I don't know, it was like it just vanished. I only got 10 minutes into my little test flight and off it went, never to be seen again. see bear scat. We have seen for like quite a few days a little bear. She's been hanging around, or he, down here in the southern tree line for a good 2 weeks. And if you see Sam here, look at Sam. Look at Sammy. See him? How packed this little bear's trail is. I've been watching him go through here. See, Sam's on it. We're gonna follow it. Oh yeah, mark a trail, Sam. Look at this, how packed that is. That's this little bear's trail. I can smell him too. I can smell the bear. Look at this trail. Wow. Right out into the field. He's been here for a while. Sammy's got scent. Here. Droppings. More droppings. Yeah, this is all bear scat. Yeah. Bear. But you know what? He's scared of my boars. Yeah, I can smell him. Bears very much smell like dirty socks and cranberries mixed together. It's quite the combination, but that is, if you smell that in the, there's his little track right there. There's one there. If you can make it out. Right, screen center. Yeah. They're not that recent, but mind you, the ground is pretty dry. Another one. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, he's got a very well-packed trail all the way along this southern tree line. I know he's here because I've seen him for quite a few days, but he's scared of my Bordeaux, my goats. They were down one day. He's along the trees, and they're walking right towards him. They can see him, and all they did was, there was about 3 of the does made these snorts, start blowing, making these snorting sound. That little bear just took off. He's scared. Because people, I had neighbors, I had like 3 neighbors stop. Do you know there's a bear just south of your house? Into the tree line? I said, yeah, I know. I've seen him. And they said, well, aren't you scared he's gonna eat your goats? And I said, no. I said he's actually scared of the goats. So this is another kind of like an old cut line back here. It's been here. Yeah, I'm on the bear trail. I'll show you. Eating oats. Yeah. Lots of oats. Keep thinking I hear something. I hear geese. I do hear the geese, but okay. Bear. That's the bear sign. But like I said, I've been seeing him almost every other day back here, down here. So, and maybe, I mean, Sammy's not afraid of bears, so if that bear was anywhere near here, he'd be back here making a fuss. And he's not coming. Still will not come in the trees with me. I'll show you. He's out in the field. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sammy. Yeah, I can smell that bear. All right, folks. Yeah, I keep thinking I hear a vocal. Not sure. Not sure. You see that big X back there behind me? Yeah. Okay. There's a few of those back there. Big ones. They're very big. So I think what Sammy and I are going to do is I do want to get down into Seven Creeks here in the next few days, but I think we're going to do a few trips around the farm. I have yet this year to take you up into the north pasture where this structure sits, and that's on, it would be on my mother's side, north of her house. That's where the north pasture is, and they've been hearing, they always hear vocals and wood knocking coming from the north pasture. And that's part of the reason why I don't go too often up in there, because I think they do spend a lot of time up in there. I've often thought it might be a training ground or a nursery. I just heard something. He heard it too. Oh, he's freaking out. Okay, keep your eyes on back there behind me. That's back in there is where the Mint-Patch is. Where was I now? Oh yes, a nursery. And I say that because a lot of the structures and stuff like that are small. They're very small. A lot of the breaks you find are only like 5 and 6 feet, 4 and 5 and 6 feet. And then there's small arches up in there. My mom figured, my mother and my sister figured that the mothers, the females, were always back up in there. So and so I do try not to go too often up in there, and I think that is where they have a lot of the little ones, and they spend a lot of time in the north pasture, right? Two, yeah, okay. We will do that one day here soon. I will take you up into the north pasture. I need to see, I always at least make 1 or 2 trips there through the summer, just to see if anything's new, right? And there's always new structures and new breaks and new little arches back up in there. I think it is. I think that's what they teach their babies. I think they do. Sammy gets really nervous when we go up in there, so. Alright folks, coming to you from Swan Lake Clan. This is the clan I grew up with. This is the clan we've always known. And I'm kind of partial to this group just because we're used to them, right? Even the smells. Like I say, we grew up around them, hearing them, seeing them, experiencing them in our yard, on the property. This is Swan Lake Clan. This is the Swan Lake Clan. Take care, stay safe. See you at Seven Creeks or the North Pasture. One of the two. See you in the trees. Bye for now. Oh, yeah.